Oi pessoal, and happy new year. I hope you guys have a really nice 2023, that you get to do lots of fun things and get to try new things too. So I'd like to say quickly thank you so much for all the support that you showed me in the year 2022, especially for my sketchbook tour video. I could not have imagined that you guys would like it so much. So thank you for liking it so much and for saying all those nice things. Because you guys seem to like it so much, I was encouraged to try this out. So welcome to Sketchbook Tour 2, but this time I thought I could show you guys some of my digital art. Again, I don't consider myself like, wow, really good artist. I don't really take lessons or anything like that. I just like to draw for fun. So please don't expect lots of really incredible things. These are just some things I do for fun. So I do all of my digital art on my iPad. I don't know exactly what generation it is, but I'll put it on the screen if I remember. Here's some of my stickers. I think they're pretty cute. I got these at a K-pop store, and as you can see, I really like My Little Pony and also Star Wars and K-pop, and you will see that reflected in my art. I think it's in my art as well. I use a Apple Pencil Generation 2, I think. Let's get started. Today I'll show you some drawings that I did on this app called Autodesk Sketchbook. So I got Autodesk Sketchbook on February 2021. So wow, that's like almost 2 years ago. That's crazy. I didn't realize how long ago that was. I started on Autodesk because my friend said that they use Autodesk and then they switched to Procreate. And then later I switched to Procreate as well. But today I'm just going to show you what I've drawn on Autodesk. So I'm kind of exposing myself. This is a little... Okay, let's start with my very first digital drawing. Okay, oh my gosh. This is my very first digital sketch ever. As you can see here, on this side you have your layers, on this side you have your tools, and up here you have like another menu. I don't know. I'm not like a very good digital artist or anything. Whatever. Anyway, I started out with the very rough sketch here. Very, very rough sketch, just the face. And then I did a second layer, starting with like the hair, and then on this last layer, I used, I'm thinking I used this one here. No, actually, maybe I used a different one. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've used Autodesk. Yeah, I don't know, there's not much to say except I hate it and I think it's so bad, and it's supposed to be me, but it looks nothing like me. My nose does not look like this, okay? I'm deceiving the audience, making them think I have a little nose. My nose is not that little. It's not. It's a normal nose. What? It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys know, or if you guys have ever shown your art to someone else, or to strangers even. It's a little scary. Next, I drew a little Reggie from the show 12 Forever. I don't know if a lot of people watch 12 Forever. It's a show on Netflix. It came out in 2019, I think. I can't even remember now. But I remember seeing like the pilot, like, I don't know if it was a pilot or like the short on like the Cartoon Network YouTube channel, and then I found out that it was greenlit by Netflix, and I was so excited. Oh, also, if you watch my other sketchbook tour video, you might recognize that I also did a traditional sketch of this You can see here that I took a picture of my of my sketchbook, and I uploaded it here, and then I overlined it here in this layer, and then I did everything in one layer, and then I added the shadow on my signature in this second one, or in this last one. Rookie mistake. Well, for me anyway. I know some people do things all in one layer, like in very little layers, but I like to do my this space sketch before, like in a different layer, and then this, like the color in another layer, and then more details in another. Like you'll see. This shadow work, not very good. Not gonna lie, still have not gotten better at doing shadows, so look forward to seeing me learn how to how to properly shade in this new year. Maybe I'll make that my resolution. Okay, I actually really like this one. I think it's very cute. You may also know that I am a fan, or I used to be a fan of Signature, the K-pop girl group Signature. But since 2020, since early 2021, I stopped keeping up with them. But during 2020, I was a huge fan of them. And so here are two members, Belle and Semi. First, I apologize, my Korean handwriting is not very good. They're the two youngest members of Signature, I think. At the time they were. Let's see, we started with this little sketch, just using the pencil tool, probably this one I think, actually. It's like the normal default pencil. And then I started doing some of the line work on this layer, but I think I decided not to. I did the line art and the coloring and the background all in one layer, and then I did some shading. You know what? This doesn't, if you look at it from afar, it looks okay. It looks okay, right? I don't know. And then I added some embellishing, some stars and their names. Actually, I also chose this because I really like their hair color, like orange and blue. I love those colors, as hair colors. And also when two members do orange and blue, or in Luna, who is it? I think it's BB and Gowon maybe and Why Not. But it makes me think of Darwin and Gumball, and I think that's really cute. This one's pretty cute actually. And I did all this in one layer. I did this for it was International Day of the Woman, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just go through each of them. I think I started over here. I kind of went all over the place. I actually do not remember where I started. Here is Princess Leia. Pretty cute actually. We also have Rey. She's one of my favorite characters of all time, and if you don't like her, that's fine. Let's not argue. Let's just agree to disagree, please. Here's Sabine, another one of my favorite characters of all time. Of course, I had to give her hair some color because that's just who she is. She's super cool. Over here we have Padme Amidala from Attack of the Clones. I think this is her Attack of the Clones outfit. Ooh, I hope I'm right. Oh, this is from The Force Awakens. Rey. This is a New Hope Leia, or just Star Wars Leia. This is, I'm gonna say season 2 Sabine, or season 1 Sabine. This is Tora Doza from Star Wars Resistance, my favorite Star Wars show, after Bad Batch maybe. They're kind of tied for first place, and then it's Rebels. But Tora Doza is one of my favorite Star Wars characters of all time as well. If you've seen my other video, you might have seen that I also did some Resistance doodles, and I love Tora. I think I was just so happy to have some Latino representation. This is Fennec Shan from Mandalorian and now Book of Boba Fett and Bad Batch. She's super cool. Over here we have Hera Syndulla, or Syndulla, I'm not sure, from Rebels. She's super cool. She's one of the coolest characters in Star Wars, I think. Here is Jyn Erso from Rogue One. A little detail I'd like to point out is, well, first of all, I'm looking at this and I'm like, did I peek here? Accuracy in anatomy in this? Because anyway, in a Felicity Jones interview, and she was mentioning how she thinks she has a lemon-shaped head, that she has a little bit of extra chin. So I thought I would draw it like that. I think it's pretty cute, actually. We have our last three here. We have Ahsoka Tano, everybody's favorite from Clone Wars, like middle of Clone Wars, I guess. Here we also have Rose Tico from The Last Jedi. Love Rose Tico, you know. She's part of the Shorty Squad, you know, it's Steven, it's Amethyst, well, formerly Steven, and Amethyst and Peridot, and Rose Tico, and me and my mom. My mom loves Rose because she's short, well, because she's pretty awesome, but also the fact that she's short, it's like, I don't know, you don't see lots of short people that often, I guess. Hollywood likes very tall and lean people, so when you see someone who's not tall and lean, it's really nice to see. I don't know. You feel seen, you know? And last but not least, we have Kira from Solo, yes. And there you have it. It's definitely incomplete. I realize that now. I made this in March of 2021. So these were the Star Wars women that I was aware of at the time. I'm sorry I didn't include any of the books or comics or anything like that. This is just what I've seen on screen. I also did a lot of my math notes on Autodesk. Dude, this was Math 3 though, when we were in virtual school, and it was so difficult. In March 2021, I think this is when the new season, or the new episodes of Amphibia were starting to come out. And, you know, Marcy was introduced. She's my favorite character. And you'll see a lot of Marcy, and also a lot of Anne and Sasha as well. Just want to let you know, Marsan, or Marcan? I say Marsan is my favorite ship in Amphibia, although I like all the Calamity Trio ships that exist, but they're just my favorite, and I don't know, Marcy's my favorite. Here's just some Resistance, like, doodles, some of them hugging. Not a lot to say about that one. I started doing a lot more Marsan doodles, as you can see here. Here's I'm just talking. I think a lot of these are screen caps. Is that what you call them? These are from New Wartwood. I did this on the 1st of April of 2021. I used this one for the line art. Oh my gosh, when I saw them blushing and I was like, oh my gosh. These were the Marcian crumbs. I call them crumbs. Like, we had so many episodes dedicated to just them too. I was being well fed, okay? I used to be really good at actually like coming up with my own little scenarios and just drawing, you know? I struggle to do this now, having an idea and just going for it. I was 16 when I drew these, okay? Please understand the nature of my art. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you know, Marcy had her little switch and I thought that was pretty cute. Also, the hair, this looks so bad. Like, the other colors otherwise look okay, but that, I don't like that. And then I use a different pencil or a different pen from the line art for this one. And my grade cannot afford to bomb another test. Sad face. Marcy. Do you want me to help you, Anne? Wait, really? Marcy. Yeah, sure. How hard could it be? A couple hours later. Marcy. Have you paid attention in class ever at all? Anne. And you can see here that there's a lot of X's and circling, which means incorrect. Also, can we talk about, actually, let's not talk about this arm. Yeah, I just used to eat the Marcian content up, okay? I loved